Do you want to know how to beat all the bosses with ease? If you do, then you came to the right video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the easiest way to beat each boss on each map. Before we get into this video, I'd like to ask that you consider subscribing. It's free for you and you can always unsubscribe if you want to. But anyways, the one thing that you need on your weapon that is absolutely needed for boss fights is Radiance. Other than that, everything else on weapons is technically up to you. It's all preference. Everyone has their own style that they like, but Radiance is one of the most overpowered enchants that you absolutely need. Besides having Radiance on your weapon, your artifacts are what make or break a boss fight, whether it makes it easy or difficult. I'm going to run through every single boss in this video and show you which artifacts to use for each boss. I'm making sure we're on Apocalypse here, and the first one is obviously Soggy Swamp, and we're going to go on the hardest difficulty just to show you how easy it is with the artifacts that I'm going to tell you to use. Now that I made it to the boss, I can equip the best things for this, which are Fireworks, Mushroom, and a Shield. Now these three are the best because Mushroom allows you to do more attack damage, and then the Shield keeps all the projectiles away, and then you can just spam it like this when you're in the shield. Shoot that, and then when that's down, you pop the mushroom and melee. And being able to stop the projectiles from all the slimes that are there makes this super easy. And then also being able to attack this with the mushroom is also really helpful. As you can see, I took that down really quick. Took like no effort at all. This is a very effective trio for this boss. Like I said, the mushroom is for strength when the fire is down so you can melee it. This is for protecting against the projectiles from the slimes, and the rocket is just a good damage booster. Now the next mission we're going to do the boss on is Pumpkin Pastures. Alright, now for this boss, we're going to be doing more of a healing strategy. We're going to keep the mushroom. We're going to take this healing artifact, and we're going to take another firework. Now this one is one you can melee a lot easier, so it's going to be mainly meleeing and getting heals off. And once you take down the wave of guys, an evoker will spawn, and then this is where you go in with your equips, and you can just tear through this thing with mushroom and melee. It's super easy, super quick. And yeah, that's all there is to that one. That one's really easy. Alright, and for Cacti Canyon, just like Creeper Woods, there is no boss at the end. It's just waves of mobs. So now we'll go on to the redstone mines. Now, for a boss like the redstone golems, anything like this, the mushroom one, anything like that, it's straight aggro. You want to just sit in there with as much damage DPS as possible with your mushroom, and just keep swinging at it and hope you get radiances, and if you don't, then use your pots, and that's how easy that one is. Just tear through that one. Now the next one that we're going to do is Fiery Forge. This one is very similar to the redstone one. The boss is very similar, just like the mushroom one. I'm not going to go with the mushroom one because it's literally the same concept as both of these, but I'll also show you the Fiery Forge one, because you can do a little bit of bowing in this one too because of how slow this guy is. Alright, for this guy, it's going to be a little different. You're going to want to use a golem to tank for you. You're going to have a little bit more healing, and then rockets. This is going to be a mainly bowing boss fight, so it's a little different from some of the others. And then you also use these to your advantage. So, let's bow this boy. And these guys are like the only annoying thing in the fight. And then you run away from those, and then try to get him caught in these. And he's like really simple to take out, honestly. He's focused on my golem, and golem's just tanking away. I'm just doing this the whole time. And then you can put heal down if you need it, like there. Shoot that again, and I'll finish him off with the melee. And yeah, that's that. That's Pretty simple. Now let's go on to the desert temple. Alright, now this boss is another bowing boss where I normally use 1 shield and 2 fireworks. That's just the combo I like to use. I think it works really well, and you don't really have any threat of losing this boss fight if you have this combo. Alright, now this blocks those. You can just shoot these at it, and then just spam these. And then when your shield's on cooldown, you just run and dodge so that those things don't hit you. But I kind of screwed myself up here because I left the pillar in between us. Oh, and see, you don't want to let those hit you, they hurt. And then you just shoot those at him, kill these guys, shield, and then spam. That's about it. It's very simple. He can't do crap to you. His only good move is those green balls, and they can't hurt you when you're like this. And I just pretty much finished him off there. Alright, get these guys off me, bruh. And let's finish you off. And that's that. Super easy. And now we'll go on to, I believe, the final mission? Yeah, the final mission. Because after, yeah, the High Block Halls one just has waves that you have to clear, so that's pretty simple. It's not really a boss. Alright, now that we're pretty much at the final boss, I'm going to put on the equips that I'm going to use for this. And it's pretty defensive for this one, just because this one's so aggro on you. It's 2 shields and a golem to tank some hits, and then shields to block all the lasers, because the lasers are the most deadly part of this boss. But first we have to beat the Arch Illager here before we fight the Heart of Ender. This guy's really easy, and I may have been trying to speedrun this, so I lost a life beforehand, but that's okay. I don't think we'll need all 3 lives for this, or at least I hope not. I'll be very disappointed in myself if I do. Let's put the golem down a while. Yeah, this guy's pretty easy, not gonna lie. I just wish I had more heals. That's the only downside to this. But the shields are just so crucial, because you want to be able to always have a shield up against the final boss. Alright, here we go. 1 and 2. Just spam bow that, and I should be fine. Put that one down just in time. Oops, accidentally clicked up. There he is. Make sure you have plenty of arrows for this, because arrows are one of the most important parts to defeating the final boss. If you don't have arrows, you're going to lose. But yeah, you just spam until he's dead. It's pretty simple. And that's all there is to it. So yeah, that's how you beat the final boss and all the other bosses that come before it. It's pretty self-explanatory. Obviously, I think these are the current metas for each boss, especially the final boss. This is the most important setup ever. Maybe not the golem. You could probably switch the golem out, but you definitely need double shields for the final boss. But yeah, if you want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comment sections down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.